Hey, thanks for purchasing a roll of war vinyl. This is the introduction playlist on how to wrap your own car. The playlist that you're about to watch is going to have specifics on how to wrap your own car, but keep these topics in mind. To kick things off, don't get too excited to just jump into wrapping your car. You want to make sure you disassemble the proper amount of parts, that way you have the best possible outcome. One of the most important things and often forgotten is prepping your vehicle. You want to make sure that you use simple green or degreasers in wheel wells and dirtier parts of your car, that way you have the best possible chance of sticking. You want to make sure you clay bar the entire car first, and then you're going to wipe each panel with alcohol and a fresh microfiber as you go along with the car. You want to make sure that you clean under every seal and anywhere that dirt can be hiding, because as soon as you remove that backing paper, the dirt's going to get sucked up onto it and you don't want that. Another great tip is to wet the floor, that way you don't have the static from the vinyl picking up dirt off the floor. If your vehicle has flaking, chipping, or bad paint, you're going to see all those imperfections underneath the vinyl. So what you need to do is sand it smooth before you wrap it. When it comes down to measuring your panels, you want to be at least 2 inches over on each side, that way you don't run short. In the end, you don't want to waste material. Before you start squeegeeing, you want to make sure that you glass the material out. This is covered by many of the videos in the playlist. And when you do start squeegeeing, you want to make sure you work from the center of the panel outward. When you're working with the vinyl, you want to make sure that you avoid heating the material up and shoving it into deep recesses. Instead, you want to feed the material, or when it comes to complex shapes like bumpers, you want to use inlays. When doing a bumper, you're going to visualize it as a 3D shape, and then you're going to break it down into 2D planes to make the vinyl as flat as possible. When you're trimming, you want to make sure that you use a good quality blade and cut on the opposite edge of the panel. Keep an eye out for the video where I teach you how to use the backing paper to tuck underneath your seals. Post heating is extremely important. You want to make sure that you get the vinyl to 200 degrees or the PPF to 220 before and after you cut. The goal is to relax the vinyl and never have to stretch it. Pay special attention to those videos in the playlist. And don't forget these tools when you're going to go to wrap. You're going to need a heat gun, infrared thermometer, a felt edge squeegee, knifeless tape and masking tape, magnets, a measuring tape, a glove, cutting blades, alcohol, clay bar, soapy water, a snitty, tuck tools. I think that's it. So that covers all the top level topics that you're going to need to know. Make sure you keep going with the playlist, that way you see everything in great detail. If you have any questions at all, make sure you send them into our Discord, that way we can help you out before you waste any material.